All right, good evening, great community. I want to welcome us to this very important meeting that we're having tonight, titled Who Want to Be a Millionaire? That's the title of the meeting today. Who want to be a millionaire? Even my 5 years old son, when he saw this slide, he raised up his hand. Say, if they ask him this question, it will be the first to raise. So that means everybody wants to be a millionaire. Everybody wants to be. So in this, we want to be a millionaire. We'll be looking at four pillars. The first one is how to dream big. The second one is focus, dedication. The third one is plan, strategy, and how to achieve success. So mindset, action, freedom, legacy. Those are the four things we'll be looking at today. So I want to start by saying that we're in the same boat. My name is Kelvin Aikokotu. We are in the same boat going towards financial freedom. So everything I'll be saying here is my personal opinion and my personal strategy. I just decided to share with everybody willing that decided to enter the boat with me so that we can sail to financial freedom. So we're in a boat sailing to financial freedom. I'm looking for financial freedom. I believe you are looking for financial freedom too. But my experience in the game, that's what I want to bring that can help us achieve this financial freedom together. I've been in online business for up to 18 years now, so I know what I'm talking about. I've seen it all. I've seen what you say, I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. I've seen everything. And it, based on that, I'm saying don't give up and come with a strategy that I believe in no distance time it will take us to financial freedom. This is not a get rich quick scheme. No, I'm not talking about you will see my strategy. It takes resources and it takes time. So when challenges rise, we move together, we share goals, we share effort, and we share success. I'm not a financial advisor. So everything I've given here is my personal opinion. If it resonates with you, join us on this sale. Let's sail to financial freedom together. So before we start, I want to bring some three red flags. If you know this red flag and you see them and you are ahead with them, you'll be safe in the world. At least you'll be reasonably 90% safe in the world of online business. You'll be 90% safe in the world of online business. The first thing is the illusion of there's no risk. When any company tell you that you want to do any business and there is no risk, know that there's a challenge. Once they say there is no risk, run. There is no business on planet Earth that does not carry risk. Just leaving your house to your gate and coming back carries risk. Everything in life is risky. But with the risk, people learn to mitigate it and to achieve, even with the risk involved. So any business, somebody just tell you that this business there's no risk, run. There's no risk, run. It's a red flag. When the company tell you join our business, invest in our business, no risk. We don't lose, we don't do this, run. They just want to you to drop your guard and just put your money. The second thing is when your fund leaves your hand, anytime your fund leaves your hand into an investment company online, a company online, you met them online, you don't know their, even though you know their office, you don't know the CEO, the CEO is not in your country. You can anytime you give a company that is not regulated in your own country your money, you have lost that money. That's just the truth. Mostly when it's an investment company, we say, give me your money every month, we will give you a return on investment. In all these 18 years, none one has stayed the test of time. They always fail. So fail for 2 months, 3 months, 6 months. One go to 3 years and it still failed. I think that the highest we have seen, 3 years. I'm not saying anyone like that again. So anytime you give out your money, just know that you have lost the money. So only give out money you can afford to lose. The third rank flag is when a company tell you are registered in the US, an investment company, a return on investment company, are registered in the US, are registered in Canada, or registered in the UK. If this company will not be accepted by SEC in Nigeria, how do you think America will accept them? How do you think Canada will accept them? How do you think UK, that is more highly regulated, will accept them? So those certificates they are showing you, they are just gimmick to make you drop your guard, give them your money, and they will run. Any company that wants you to invest, let them come and register in your own country, your own sec, so that if anything happens, you have somebody to hold who register the company and say, yeah, most times there's still nobody to hold, but at least you are safer than to say it's registered in America SEC or UK SEC or UAE SEC. If he trusts his business and he wants to collect fund in your country, let him come and register in your country. So these three red flags, if you have them at the back of your fingers, I can tell you, you will escape the mines in the field of online business. So let's look at our mindset, because your mindset is everything. The Bible says, as a man think in his heart, so is he. Your thinking is everything. So Eka is telling us, say, rich people think big, poor people think small. If you look at this boat we are sailing to, I'm going to show you our destination today, which is you will see the figures, you'll be amazed. I just hope that your fuse is enabled to carry it. That's why I'm showing this. If you want to be financially free, you must be thinking big. You must be thinking millions, serious millions in a monthly basis. You must be looking of how you can make like 40 million naira minimum in a month. That's the only way you can achieve financial freedom in Nigeria. So rich people think big, poor people think small. The time of small thinking is over. If you are going to be in this boat with us and sail with us, I will say, if you are listening to me, if you're a small thinker, just stop the video from here, because this video is not for people that are thinking small, because the kind of thing we're going to share today will blow your mind. I can tell you, just take your time and watch to the end. It's going to blow your mind. It's going to blow your mind. So if you're a small thinker, you will not believe it. You will think it's not possible. So this is a big thinker. A millionaire mindset starts with expanding what you believe is possible. If you cannot expand what you believe is possible, forget about it. Then we'll go to the next man, which is the man I respect the most when it comes to mindset, calibration, Napoleon Hill. Think and Grow Rich is still the best motivational book in the whole world, apart from the Bible. After the Bible, Think and Grow Rich is the second most important book in the world. Because if you ask 80% of millionaires in America said they got rich because of Think and Grow Rich. So that's going to tell you the power of that book. So if you have not read the book, go and read it. He said, whatever the mind can conceive and believe it can achieve. You look, three things are very important here. He said, whatever the mind is the first thing, can conceive. You see the way conceive, pregnant with, and believe. When a woman gets pregnant, she believes that she's going to give birth. That's her belief. That's the same thing. When you have a dream, when you have an idea, when you have a goal, believe, then it can be achieved. So whatever the mind, so that's why it's telling your mind, think big. You can conceive the thing big, and you believe it, and you will achieve it. Where it begins in your thinking before it comes up your head. Any wealth you cannot see in your head, you cannot see it in your hand. If you cannot see 100 million naira in your head, that is your own, you cannot see it in your hand. That's why you see some people wrote themselves check, wrote themselves post check. I want this money in my account in 10 years, in 5 years. And before that time, they got the money because they were able to see it in their dream and they brought to reality. So every dream you have that has dust has been covering, I want to beg you, if the only thing you get from today's training is dusting back your dream, take it. Dust your dream and get ready. Dust your dream and get ready. Robert Kiyosaki say, don't work for money, make your money work for you. There's no rich person in today that works for money. Their money works for them. And that's everything we're going to be talking about today. You will see how your money can make you rich. It will amaze you. It will amaze you. Just wait till the end and you'll be the judge. So if this is me, Echo to Kelvin, this is my whole quote. If you are retrying and you have not succeeded, is it when you stop trying that you will succeed? Because a lot of people are saying, I'm not going to try again, I'm not going to do online business again, I'm not going to do this again, I've lost money, if I told you I've been in this game for 18 years, but I tell you what I've made and what I've lost. Some people will not be able to sleep. I tell you what I've lost in this game. But the question is, if I was trying and I've not succeeded, is it when I stop trying I'm going to succeed? Success comes through persistence, Stopping is what guarantees failure. It's when you stop that you are guaranteed that you are failed. It's only when you stop. That's why I gave you the red flag. There's nothing wrong with online business, but look at the red flags. Once they tell you that, look, oh, there's no risk, run. Once they tell you that give us your money, run. Because who controls the money runs anytime, and there's nothing you can do. Once they tell you, we're registered in US, we're registered in Canada, tell them, come and register in my SEC here, in my own country. If a bank fails now, you can go and meet NDIC. They will give you part of your money. So know the red flags. The question is not quitting. The question is knowing the red flag and skipping them. So don't stop trying. Don't give up on online business. If you're in this boat with us, you will see that we will sail to our destination. No matter the stormy waters of online business, we will definitely sail to our destination. So this is my quote. If you are trying, if you are retrying and you have not succeeded, it is not when you stop trying that you will succeed. So no stopping, no quitting. Quitters don't win and winners don't quit. Get that quote in your head. Quitters don't win and winners don't quit. That quote is going to help you. So let's look at this before we get into it. Today, as I was preparing for this meeting, I saw this from fortune.com. Elon Musk says saving for retirement is irrelevant because AI is going to create a world of abundance. Do you hear it? Say AI, artificial intelligence, is going to create a world of abundance. I can tell you, we have entered the age of the AI. The first movers are going to be the greatest one to benefit. I can tell you, AI is new. And today, what I'll be telling you about is an AI that can transform your life. When I saw this, I said I should show you. He said, Elon Musk said, saving for retirement is irrelevant because AI is going to create a world of abundance. It won't matter. It won't matter. So AI is going to create a world of abundance. Know this and know peace. AI is the next big thing. AI is what internet did to the world. AI is going to do more than that. What the cell phone did to communication, social media, AI is going to do more than that. AI will be the biggest innovation man has seen since the creation of the world. The question is, are you going to take advantage of AI? So I'm going to show you a simple AI that you're going to take advantage of today. Well, like I said in the beginning, this AI trades forests, and the forest market is risky. You can pause this and read the disclaimer. Anybody that doesn't want to lose money does not come to the forest market, even though AI is going to trade for you. Only invest money you can afford to lose. I don't want to go into this disclaimer reading. Pause this video and read the disclaimer very well. If it's okay with you, you can continue. So I'm introducing to you what we call Nostra AI. Nostra AI is just an AI that automates forest trading, precision, and control. Nostra AI is a cutting-edge expert advisor designed to automate your forest trading with a focus on risk management and profitability. Nostra AI is not a company. Nostra AI is just an AI that trades forests. Your money will just be in your broker. All you need to do, just copy Nostra AI. It comes to the market and trade every day. Anything it trades that happen in his account, happen in your own account. Like I told you, Nostra AI is not a company. They don't hold your money. They don't think it's you that will put your money in your broker by yourself. It's only you that will put the money. It's only you that can collect that money back. You know, brokers are like bank. If you understand broker, you will be the one. Only you can put your money. Only you can remove your money. The only thing Nostra AI do, if you make profit, you make profit. If you make loss, you make loss. So Nostra AI does not touch your money. So when I told you about the 3 red flag, the first time Nostra AI did not say there's no risk. It will show you the risk that is involved. Not that I tell you there's no risk. No. Once you come to the forest market, there's element of risk. Anybody that tells you that there's no risk is lying to you. But we're going to look at his track record. I is being conservative to make sure that you don't lose your money. So know that there is no risk. No, Nostra AI will not tell you that. Nostra will now not say, give me your money. Let's trade. Let me trade for you. I'll be giving you 1% every day. No. Your money is in your hand. Totally your control. So let's look at track record of Nostra AI since September. Let's look at track record. In September, it made 87.73% profit in September. I want you to note it down. In October, it made 20.78% profit. This is a track record I'm showing you now. Because why will you believe in a system? We look at the history. Where is the system coming from? That will give us a picture of where the system is going to. In November, it made 77.22%. In December, it was phenomenal. Zero loss in the whole of December. It made 112.13%. In January of 2026, this year, January, it made 73.27%. In February this year, you look at it, it made 0.82%. It didn't even make 1%. That's why the Nostra is telling you that every day is not Christmas. But the good thing is that it did not lose your money. It's just that it made less than 1% profit in February. So, but if a system comes, we do not make loss. Every day is profit. Run. Because it is not real. This is real. Even though it's AI, the market will test the AI. So the AI will adjust. So February tested it and it got just less than 1% profit. And in March, it came and it had 31.86% in March. And in March, it had 106% in March. After the 0.82 in February, March came and it had 106%. And this is April that ended today. At the end of today, he had 29.92%. That's what he had. So this is the history of this robot, this AI, from September to date. So let's look at the average. From September, if you look at September 87.73 to April 29.92, by the time you do the average, he has done 54.10%. Above 54% in the last 8 months. He has done above 54% on the average. If we look at January to April, let's leave 2025. Let's look at January to April. You see January 72.27%, February 0.82%, March, then this thing. At the end of the day, he has done 33.97%. 33.97%. So with that, I have the confidence that this system is a reliable system. So we have 33.95% average for this year. So I'm going to show you a strategic system. Just watch your screen. Let me explain this to you perfectly. This is a strategy I want us to use to make a game changer, to sail to our financial freedom. This one is a strategic compounding system. We are saying start this account with $1,000 using 30%. We did not use 54%. We brought it to 30% because we know on the average, this robot will give us 30% every month on the average from our 8 months. We did not use 54%. We did not use 33% for nothing. We came down to 30% because we want to have a realistic figure. So the first month, $1,000 at 30% profit, you make $300. That's what we are saying there. You make $300. We say reinvest 80% of your profit, which is $240, and withdraw $60, 20% of your profit. So at the end of your first month one, you have $1,240. You have withdrawn a total of $60. You go back to month 2. If you follow that till month 10, $1,000, at month 12, your $1,000 will end at 10,000. Your capital at month 12, your starting capital at month 12 will be 10,657,000. You started with $1. And look at all the withdrawal you have been doing: $60, $134, 256, 351, 482, 685, 8 at this 8 months, you have started earning above $1,000, which is your starting capital. You have started earning above it in your 8 months. Your 9 months, you earn 1,400. You withdraw 1,400. That 20% you are withdrawing has gone to 1,400. Your 10th month has gone to 1,898. In your 11th month, it has gone to 2,400. In your 12th month, you are withdrawing 3,000. Remember, it's just in 1 year of investing $1,000 in Nostra AI and doing 80-20 compounding. In 12 months, you'll be going home with $3,000 monthly. If you decide to stop here, what is my goal? How do we achieve $100,000? How do we move on $1,000 to 100? It took 22 months to take your money to 113,573,000. It took 22 months to take $1,000 there. And you would have withdrawn a total of 28,143. That's what you withdraw for that month. In your 22 months, you withdraw $28,143. At this time, I say no more compounding again. Just be earning your 30%, or we switch the rule. Either you start at this point, two things we can do. Once we hit $100,000, we stop compounding and start collecting the money every month to do all the, or we switch it. Now we'll be compounding 20% and be withdrawing 80% of profit. You see it? Two things. Either you just stop there and just be withdrawing every month your 30%. Now your capital after 22 months is already $113,000. And every month you can be withdrawing 20, you don't put $28,000 because $28,000 is 20%. It's 80% you'll be withdrawing. I'm going to show you. So you can see that $1,000 can be turned into $113,000 in 22 months. 22 months is less than 2 years. An investment of $1,000 is going to change your life. Let's look at a quick takeaway. If you put $1,000, by month 12, your capital will be 12,213. You would have withdrawn, total withdrawal would have been 3,053 at month 12. By month 22, you would have gotten your capital is $113,000. Your monthly withdrawal, if you want to continue the 80-20, will be 5,500. Total withdrawal already is 28,000K. You can see. Well, let's look at this. This is a picture of how do I get to 100,000? Because from my own understanding, 100,000 capital, that's where you will say you are really a millionaire. 100,000 capital. How do we get to 100,000 capital? So you can start, if you start with $1,000, it will take you 22 months to get to 113,000. If you start with $2,000, it will take you 19 months to get to $119,000. If you start with $3,000, it will take you 17 months to get to 116. And if you start with $10,000, it will take you 11 months. So you can pause here and go through this. You will see what it will take you. So according to your ability, if you have $1,000, start for there. If you have $500, start for there. If you have $100, start for there. It's just that it takes longer based on your starting capital. You can see that $10,000 is just 11 months, less than a year. You're already at 106,570. If you start with $5,000, it will take you 14 months, just 1 year, 2 months. You'll be 101,555. In Naira, that means your capital has moved in 14 months from $5,000 to $101, which equals to 142 million. Your $5,000. So what you have in your account, you can try to collect it. If you don't want to trade again, you can collect your 142 million naira and go. But the good thing is that monthly now, if you want to be collecting everything, you don't want to do 20% investment, and if you want to be collecting everything, this 142,000 is okay for me. I just want to be collecting the 20%. You'll be earning $30,000 every month. That's the 30%. And that is 42 million. That is 42 million. Somebody that is earning 42 million every month has not achieved financial freedom. So look at this table. Is it $1,000 I have, or is it $10,000? When I shared this with a friend, he told me it's starting with $7,000 by Monday. This strategy, I just showed it with a friend. He said he's starting with $7,000. That means it's going to take him 13 weeks to get to 114,000, which is about 160 million. So every month he will be making $34,000, 114, which is about 48 million naira every month. Once you get to this milestone, say, I don't want to compound again, because at this milestone, you can decide not to compound again. Just be collecting what you have every month and be doing projects, everything you want. Consolidate yourself. Or you can decide to say, okay, I'll be collecting 80%, I'll be reinvest 20% so that my capital will continue to grow. And before you look, I've got it to $1 million. So at this point, I want to sincerely appreciate you for coming on this meeting today. I want to thank you for taking your time to come. I'm going to take some question and answer right now. For those that will be watching this video, please get back to me with any question you have. If you want the Excel sheet so that you know if I start with here, what will I get back to me. I will help you with everything you want. Every question will be answered for you. This is financial freedom. Like I said, this is for only people that are ready to enter the boat to financial freedom. This is what I want to do. I want us to get there together. That's why I'm sharing it with you. If it resonates with you, get back to the person who shared it with you. If I'm the one that shared it with you, get back to me. All your question. If you get to ask for the person, you can through the person can get to me and will answer all your questions. This is a completely transparent system. And we have a group that we can add you. We have a group that we can add you. So in that group, you will get all the information. You will see this AI trades every day. You can come there and just observe until you are convinced or until you raise your money. So just tell the person, add me to the free group. Let me see how this AI is trading every day. It's as simple as that. You will just see it. No story, no forgery, total transparent. Everybody there can testify. So if you want to get to join the group, to tell the person, let me just join the group. It's completely free. I want to observe for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Let me observe before I take action. Because we're talking about your money here. Do all your due diligence. So I want to sincerely appreciate everyone that's been on the call tonight and everybody that will be watching. Let's make it together. If you see, you need time. Is it 22 months you need? Is it 11 months you need? You need time. So the earlier you start, the better. Thank you and see you at the other side of words. So time for question and answer.